Hello, welcome here. I'd like you to get comfortable now. Close your eyes and imagine yourself soaking in a lovely, warm bath full of bubbles. Feel the warmth of the water caressing your body, easing away any tensions, relaxing you, soothing you gently all over. You begin to feel heavy and comfortable, enjoying the luxury of having absolutely nothing to do but relax and let go. Feel the warmth and heaviness spreading up over your body, starting with your toes and your feet, and gradually working its way up into your legs. Feel warmth flowing into your tummy as your abdomen rises and falls, and your breathing is calm and regular as you relax your chest, and your shoulders feel loose and limp and so relaxed. And let the arms relax as the warmth and comfort flow down from your shoulders and let go. Just enjoy this wonderful feeling. Your neck and throat relax, as do all those little facial muscles, and the eyes become heavy, almost closed, but not quite, because from hooded lids, I want you to notice a bubble in your bath. Just one particular bubble that reflects beautiful colors from the glint of sunlight that streams in through a nearby window. The bubble contains all the colors of the rainbow, so much deeper in hue, so clear and pristine. The wonderful mauves change into a beautiful sapphire blue, and in an instant to a brilliant shade of red, then yellow and gold and emerald green. As you keep your mind focused on this ever-changing array of colors, I want you to imagine your bubble expanding, growing bigger and even more delicate than before. And as you do, notice how the heaviness has gone, and you can imagine yourself leaving your body through the crown of your head, floating up and over the bath, and see how your bubble has grown. You are weightless now, just pure energy. And I wonder, how would you like to enter the bubble? Feel yourself floating down and toward the bubble, head first. And as your head reaches the bubble turns inside out, engulfing your body until you are surrounded by the flimsy film of radiant colors, floating back up and out of the room and into the clear blue sky, lifting effortlessly higher and higher, not doing or thinking or feeling, just being. And the higher you go, the more deeply and comfortably relaxed you become. You feel completely safe and protected within your bubble. And it's a wonderful feeling to be so relaxed. And it's quite perfect to be here right now. I'm going to be quiet for a few moments now to allow you to absorb the peace and beauty of this feeling of heightened awareness. And when you next hear my voice, it will seem to you as though it's coming from outside your bubble, and your subconscious mind will be open and receptive to everything that is said to you while you are here. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things. Don't worry if you can't actually see the images that I'm describing in your mind's eye. Just let yourself remember, think about, or create an impression of what I am saying. And I'd like you to think of a starry night. Imagine looking up into the velvety darkness and gazing up at the billions of glittering stars, only a few of which are visible to the naked eye. And up there in the dark night sky is a full, round moon. It is a beautiful, big, full, round, white moon. You can almost see a face on the moon and a halo surrounding it as it throws its light out of the black night sky. And now I'd like you to imagine that you're gazing at a glorious sunset. The sky is aglow with beautiful colors, and you watch as those colors change from a soft pink into a warm salmon shade, and then deepen to a rich crimson with a hint of purple. Just imagine that sunset over the horizon and see how the colors deepen and change before they gradually fade away. Now, imagine a steely gray sky with dark, heavy clouds sweeping across. Have you ever gazed at the sky on a windy day and marveled at how fast it seems to move? Or have you noticed the different shapes of the clouds? Sometimes you may detect a face, or perhaps imagine someone lying across the sky as though they are guarding the earth below. And coming back down to earth, I want you to visualize a lovely, soft green meadow. Scattered across the grass are patches of delicate white daisies with yellow centers, purple clover, and bright yellow buttercups. Different trees border the left-hand side of your view. You may recognize some as oak or poplar, elm trees or fir, depending on the types of trees that you are accustomed to seeing, each with different shaped and sized leaves. And you marvel at the various shades of green in nature. Now, imagine a lovely, still blue lake, and you are lazing in a comfortable boat, sailing across this lake. Someone else is doing the rowing or driving the motor. The ripples on the water remind you of the ripples of consciousness which surface your inner awareness. If you were at the bottom of this lake, on its bed, you could look up and maybe even see the underneath of the boat, or watch your thoughts fluttering across your mind like young birds learning to fly. Perhaps you would notice shoals of brightly colored fish darting here and there, an exotic plant life that can only exist underwater. In your boat, perhaps you can feel yourself swaying from side to side, gently rocking from side to side, taking you deeper and deeper down into gentle, hypnotic rest. And you can go in and out of trance. You can go deeper and deeper down into gentle, hypnotic trance. You are now feeling even more relaxed, feeling more peaceful and calm than you've ever felt before. Just enjoy this tranquility and calmness as you go deeper and deeper down. In this wonderful state of hypnosis, you can realize how nice it is to do nothing at all. Because right now, there is nothing at all that you need to do apart from relax, lie back, and let go, and really enjoy these peaceful feelings. In a moment, I'm going to be talking about a problem that has been bothering you for a while. You don't need to listen to me if you don't want to, because your subconscious mind will hear everything that is said to you. For a long time now, you have been striving to do your very best in everything you do, always seeking perfection in every way. At times, it was almost as though whatever you did was never good enough, and those self-doubts left you feeling that you had to do more in order to prove yourself. Sometimes those feelings may have caused you to feel frustrated and stressed, leaving you worrying needlessly about how you could have done better. But deep inside, I'm sure you know that we all do the best that we can at the time with the given circumstances. And like anyone else, we are all sometimes prone to making mistakes. Of course, the most important thing when that happens is to forgive yourself and learn from any mistakes, as I'm sure you do. Know too that others don't judge you if you do something wrong, and if they did, then their opinion or approval wouldn't matter one bit, because no one is perfect. All that really matters is you. You can accept that you don't get things right all the time, because that means there are still things for you to learn, and you are open to new ideas and different ways of thinking and feeling, and that makes you feel good about yourself. You're beginning to feel more and more relaxed and at peace with yourself, not just now in hypnosis, but in times to come. And each and every day, you are going to notice these positive changes. Other people also notice subtle changes in you and are pleasantly surprised at the calm exterior that you now display. What they probably don't realize is that you are not just outwardly calm. You also have a quiet inner confidence too, and this is the result of you accepting yourself. You are now feeling much calmer and happier than you have felt for a long, long time. Calmer, more relaxed, and much more at peace with yourself. You now accept yourself for the wonderful human being that you are a person with high ideals, high aspirations, and the potential to exceed the limitations that you set for yourself without any pressure or frustrated feelings. For you know that your best is always good enough. And because you're finally beginning to realize this and accept yourself as the wonderful person you are, you really don't need to prove to anyone that you can do better. You are a unique individual with so many good qualities. You are kind and thoughtful and often put others first. Those who matter to you and love you can see this in you, and they admire you for who you are now, not who they think you should be. So from now on, you can accept that your best is good enough. Why keep striving for more when it only causes frustration and despair? If you don't know the answers to a problem or dilemma, then you are happy to admit you don't know and ask someone for help. Most people will be happy to assist, and if they're not, well, that's their loss, not yours. To succeed in the way that you want to succeed means balancing work with rest and play. Not just physical rest, but deep, creative, hypnotic rest. Because in this wonderful state of mind, you can access all those wonderful inner resources that you naturally have and allow them to surface in their own special way. You always know that you are already good enough. You have always been more than good enough, but you didn't always acknowledge that. And you now love yourself, and you can accept yourself as the wonderful, unique human being that you are. You trust yourself. You really do. You trust in your creative subconscious mind. Know now that you are good enough. You've always been more than that. But finally, you're beginning to accept this idea as one of your own. And from now on, you feel so much calmer and more relaxed and more comfortable about yourself than you have felt for a long, long time. No one is better than you. They are simply different, and that's good. That's what makes humans so special. And your subconscious mind now accepts that you are unique. You have your own little quirks, your own special characteristics and mannerisms that draw people to you and make them love you so much. You don't want to be the same as everyone else, and you couldn't be the same even if you tried. So remind yourself each and every day of how much you are loved and cherished, not just by others, but also by the one person that really matters, which is you. And when you accept yourself on this deeper level, a wonderful thing can begin to happen. All those negativities and self-doubts simply dissolve. They disappear and are replaced by a new, healthier way of thinking and feeling about you and your place on this planet. And this you know for a fact it's not gonna happen because I say so. It's gonna happen because this idea is yours. It is an intuitive feeling that you now have deep within you. You trust and believe in yourself. You truly do. You are your own best friend and can hold your head high. You greet and treat yourself warmly. Allow your natural confidence and charming personality to shine through. When you smile, the world really does smile with you. You also greet and treat others with equal charm and warmth, and this endears them to you. You catch yourself smiling more, and this smile radiates from your heart to all who you meet. You spread joy wherever you go. It is as though others are infected by your confidence and strong sense of self-belief and self-assurance. They know that here before them is an individual who is at one with themselves, and an individual that even realizes that yes, at times mistakes may be made, but isn't that what makes us all human? So you don't punish yourself needlessly. You learn from any mistakes. After all, was science not developed through trial and error? You genuinely forgive yourself if you make a mistake, just as you also forgive others, realizing that none of us is infallible. You don't have to prove anything to anyone anymore, because the most important thing in your life is you and your self-respect. This doesn't make you self-centered or vain. What it means is that you accept that your life holds so much value. You have so much to offer to the world, and people love you for that. You look after yourself and treat yourself kindly. After all, how could you expect to care for anyone else